So your question is, how can you reliably write at level 6 of the mark scheme, grade 9? And I'm going to answer that in two ways. First, the easy effort way, and second, the more effort, more guarantee way. With easy effort, here's what you're going to do. You are going to remember the 9 key scenes of the text. Pick all your quotes from those key scenes. That keeps your revision tight. It also forces you to think hard about the incidents and the quotes that you find there. The harder it is, the better your relationship will be with the question. If you've got a quote that you have to apply to the question no matter what, you will write something much more interesting, much more thoughtful than the average student who's just trotting out the same old quotes for the same old essays. Number 2, memorize the thesis statements. Thesis statements will have 3 of the author's ideas. Those ideas remain the same no matter what the question, so you're just going to practice applying them. Are you going to practice writing loads of essays? That is for the guarantee. But if you just want an 80% chance of a 9, no. You're just going to whip out questions and write a plan. How many points in the plan? A thesis statement, 6 body paragraphs, a conclusion, 8 paragraphs in total. Don't ask me how long a paragraph is. I literally don't care, and neither does the examiner. Basically, it's as much as you can write. These 8 paragraphs are going to give you a constructed argument. Now, what if the question is an extract question? 3 out of the 4 on literature will be. So this is what you're going to do. Either work your way through the text chronologically, slotting in the extract where it comes. That is my preferred preference if I'm doing the exam. Or you're going to start with the extract, just like the question says, and then you're going to say, okay, well, let's say this extract on Macbeth is about fear, and it's, our fears in Banquo stick deep, yeah? That's not the beginning of the play. So then you'll write about the quote from the extract, and then you will jump to the beginning of the play and say, what were his fears like at the beginning? How will you find it? It's going to be one of your 9 incidents. It's inevitable. Then you're going to go towards the end of the play, and how does fear end up? This will give you a conceptualized argument. Conceptualized, that's in the mark scheme for grade 9, because you're showing how fear changes throughout the play. The examiners are super excited that you locate the extract in a particular moment so that you can show the journey of the theme or the character through the extract from the beginning to the end. You might ask, what if they give me an extract from the beginning? In which case, hurrah, because it's easy. Start there and show the journey. Okay, so I'm just going to write my plans, and those plans are going to be 8 points long, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. In my plan, I'm going to include brief notes that will help me remember the quotes. So if my quotes are 5 or 6 words long, I'll write 2 words for each quote. If my quotes are 2 to 3 words long, I'll just write 1 word. Yeah, I'm going for speed. Now here is the other speedy trick. I am going to dictate. I hardly ever write stuff down first time now. Yes, and I'm 61 years old and I can do it, so you're 16 and you can, or 15, it's even easier. All you do is you open up some sort of app on your phone, on your laptopy thingy, whatever you want to do, and you just chit chat as fast as you can. That means you can write your 9-point plan in 30 seconds to a minute. You can write a whole essay if you wanted to in 10 minutes because you're just going to chat. Yes, do it. In fact, doing it out loud will teach you how to think in sentences. If you think in sentences, then you can think in paragraphs. And if you can think in paragraphs, the exam is a piece of piss. So that's what you're going to do. So, easy. What about language? Probably should make another video about that. It's going to come up here somewhere on the beach.